Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough? Yeah, I've been there too for a long time. I carried this constant feeling that something was missing. I kept comparing myself, pushing myself too hard, trying to please everyone. Everyone but me, until one day, in the middle of that emptiness, I discovered a quiet, almost forgotten power, gratitude. And when I combined it with something even deeper, self-love, that's when everything began to change. I still remember the exact day I hit rock bottom. I woke up and didn't want to move. My chest was heavy, my mind overwhelmed. It felt like my life had lost all meaning. I was tired. So tired of being strong for everyone and forgetting myself in the process. I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize who I was. All I saw were flaws. On social media, it looked like everyone was winning except me. And the saddest part, I thought I deserved to feel that way. It was a dark season, quiet, where my only companion was pain. But my turning point didn't come through some miracle. It came through a simple moment. One day, while scrolling on my phone, I read this quote, "Gratitude doesn't change what you have, it changes how you see it." That stuck with me. For the first time in a long time, I paused and asked myself, am I so focused on what I'm missing that I forgot to appreciate what I already have? So I did something small. I grabbed an old notebook and wrote just one line, "Today, I'm grateful to be alive." It seemed like nothing, but in that moment, I felt a tiny spark of peace. That was my first step. And it changed everything, Every night after that, I wrote down 3 things I was grateful for. Sometimes it was simple. Got out of bed. Someone hugged me. The sky looked beautiful today. It felt silly at first, but over time, it rewired my mind. I started seeing beauty in things I once ignored. I became kinder to myself. Gratitude became the seed and the flower that grew. Day by day, I began to feel something powerful. The more I gave thanks, the more I felt enough, because gratitude didn't show me what I lacked. It helped me see what I already had. That's when I stopped tearing myself down with words and started welcoming myself with love. I stopped comparing and started accepting. I learned that loving myself wasn't about being perfect. It was about respecting myself, even in the mess. Gratitude became my truest mirror. I no longer saw someone broken. I saw someone in progress, and that, for me, was freedom. But the journey wasn't always easy. Weeks later, I had a setback. That quiet sadness returned. And for a second, I thought I failed. I'm back at 0. But this time, something had changed. I knew my pain didn't define me. So instead of blaming myself, I wrote in my notebook, "Today I feel low, but I'm grateful for learning to respect my pace." That choice, not to judge, but to embrace myself, made all the difference. Because self-love doesn't mean being okay all the time. It means loving yourself even when everything feels like it's falling apart. And gratitude reminded me I had overcome once, and I could do it again. Gratitude and self-love are powerful tools of transformation. When you value yourself and appreciate what you have, magic happens. So now, I want to ask you, what's one thing you love about yourself and one thing you're grateful for today? Share it in the comments. Let's inspire each other. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs this message. And subscribe for more content that will help you live with more gratitude and self. We're in this journey together.